Hello and welcome to The Film Whisperers here on Ben TV, where two movie nerds talk all things film in a contemporary lens. My name is Saj.
And I'm Alice.
Alice, you decided on this week's topic.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what it is or tell the audience what it is really, and why'd you go for it?
All right, so I was thinking about what gets me into cinema these days and what's like a surefire, I'm going to go watch a film. And then I was thinking about why do other people go to cinema as well? And I think for me, it depends on the director generally and the actor, but I think that's most people as well. Genre and stuff, but director and the actors. Now, something I can think about recently is 21 Years Later. Have you seen it?
28 years later.
Oh, 28 Years Later. Yeah.
I have not.
Yes, 28 Years Later. It's a sequel
Yeah.
to 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
And it has the original writer and director, Danny Boyle's director, and then Alex Garland is the writer. I love Alex Garland. Like, I love his novels. I love when he writes. I like when he directs. And so I was very excited to see this film. And
Because of Alex Garland?
because of Alex Garland.
Okay, yeah.
I think because he does this sci-fi writing, and I just really like his themes. Last year he did Civil War.
Yeah.
That was my
so
top
good.
film of the year. I loved it. And when I saw this film, it delivered. It was one of those films where I was like, this is what it means when they say I was on the edge of my seat. Because I was literally on the edge of my seat the whole time. Like, it was just so exciting. It was adrenaline filled. It was more layered. It dealt with lots of different themes about love and loss, and it wasn't just a zombie film. Put it that way.
One of the more recent films that I watched, it was After the Hunt, and I watched it because Julia Roberts was in it.
Okay.
And to me, she's an actress who I will eat up anything that she puts out because I think she's a great actress. She's very smart with the content that she picks. And I would say very rarely has she done a film where I've questioned the quality of it. So she would be someone who will draw me to the cinema.
Okay. All right. So there's no duds from Julia Roberts?
There probably are. I can think of one. I won't call it a dud. I would just say it was not the best. It was the film Larry Crown with Tom Hanks.
Okay.
She even did another one with George Clooney a couple of years ago, which was a rom-com. Again, they're not duds. They're just like, oh, okay,
it was fine.
It was fine, but I still wouldn't call them bad movies. You know, I would if someone wanted to watch Larry Crown again, I'd watch it again. You know, I've got no issues with it, but there's something about her performance that just completely draws me to just watching her. And it's just how she's able to hold herself in a scene. She's a brilliant actress. She's an exceptional actress, and I think very rarely do a lot of actresses have that quality to be able to do that with facial expressions, reactions, body language, posture, and she's the entire package. So for me, I'll watch anything that she does.
Interesting. Okay, so we're talking about actors then.
Yeah.
This draw that gets you into a seat, this is what movie makers, rely on. That's why they pay those actors big bucks. Yeah. Because they know that they're going to get that draw in. So it's it's a really important, crucial part of profit making from film. So definitely Julia Roberts. I agree with you. I don't watch all of her films. I didn't watch the two you just mentioned, like Larry Crown. Larry Crown.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll watch it if it was on, but I'm not like, let me go to the cinema for it.
But do you have an actor or actress that draws you if you did see a film of theirs coming out to the cinema?
Yes. There's someone that I will go see the film because I think all the other films that he's done have always been quality, and I think I'm going to have a good time. I think I'm going to enjoy the film. You're going to hate this. Oh, God. But it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, no. Come on. Okay. All right. Okay.
No.
Why?
He picks good films. Am I in awe? I'm not a fangirl. You know this about
me.
Okay, I don't believe in fandom. I don't care about the person themselves.
Yeah.
Although it can affect it. It can make me think, oh. But with Leo, even though, you know, you have the rumours and he only dates very young people and it's a little bit creepy, I'm just going to ignore that because I just know it's going to be a good film. And the film that just came out recently, One Battle After Another, it was good. It also had Anderson was the director.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Paul Thomas Anderson. I mean, a lot of film nerds love Paul Thomas Anderson. They think he can do no wrong.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the film. It wasn't my favourite.
Yeah.
I didn't really enjoy the
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Killers of the Flower Moon. I just thought it was so long.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it, but I did watch it. I've watched everything that he's ever made. That's how much I enjoy him, and I think I have that trust that he will pick a good film, like you're talking about with Julia Roberts, and that he will perform. I think that he cares about his craft, and I think that that's why a lot of audiences trust that actor. And it's other actors too. I mean, I love Florence Pugh.
Yes.
Will I go to see every film that she has in cinema? Nah, I don't care about Marvel, so no. But generally I will. Yeah. If it's a layered, it depends on the genre, I guess. So I guess it does depend sometimes with the actors. If you're watching them in a genre that you've liked them, you've seen them in before. Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah. Okay.
TV shows, probably not. But her films, we'll watch every single one.
Okay.
Any other, actors for you?
TV shows as well. So she's only done one, which is the one about, I think it had the word Florida in it.
It was the Florida one. That's the one I didn't.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
No, but she did Fargo as well. Fargo was amazing.
Which one?
Fargo.
Oh, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
And she was really good about it. She's another one of those actresses who I feel
we crush her hard. Yeah.
She can't do any
she
wrong.
Can't do wrong.
And I think of the career trajectory she's had. We recently spoke about Interview with the Vampire on our podcast, and you know she was a stand-up performance. She's been a child actor. I think she would have been possibly 10 when she did Interview with the Vampire, and I feel like every single film that she has done has been this amazing, captivating, outstanding movie. And there's something about her presence that just draws you to her.
Now, talking about her, and I think this also happens with Leonardo DiCaprio. When an actor is working with a specific director, that will get me in as well. So with Kirsten Dunst,
Sofia Coppola. Yeah.
I mean, that's really when she did Marie Antoinette, but also the Virgin Suicides. Yeah. Like that really, it has that magic.
Yes.
And that makes you want to watch it again. You're looking for that magic again. But I wonder when we talk about this, the good of it, I think there can also be a bit of negativity there. We're kind of wanting the same thing regurgitated. We're looking for that same bit of magic that they've made. Is it maybe a little bit repetitive?
I think familiarity is a human condition where we find comfort in, right? And I think it's almost like how can I word this? You know, it's like sleeping on our bed, the bed that we're comfortable. It's like it feels home. Like home to me feels like, you know, under the doona covers, just lying in bed because it's that comfort. And I feel as if someone gave us a new bed every day, we'd kind of feel really weird about it, right? So in a weird way, film can be that way because you associate a feeling when you see a particular film, when you see a particular actor, or when you see a particular director work with an actor, and they give you this finished product that makes you feel something. And you then go into the cinema with that attached feeling of, oh, last time these two worked together, this is how this film made me feel. So I want that same feeling, essentially.
Yeah.
And when you get a product that's then a bit left off field, because you know sometimes directors and actors want to experiment and try different things, it can leave you feeling a bit weird and empty. You know, I'll give you an example. So another director for me, she's a new director, but is Emerald Fennell.
I love her.
I love her. She's only done 2 major films, I feel, that have been blockbusters and have been spoken about a lot.
Promising Young Woman,
yeah.
And then Saltburn.
Yeah. Now, did I go into Saltburn wanting to get that Promising Young Woman feel? 100%. Because I sort of went in there going, give me a feminist masterpiece.
Okay.
Because I just knew that, I knew what she was capable of with Promising Young Woman. Did I get that? No. But did I love Saltburn? Yes.
Yes.
And it was a completely different film. It took me completely out of my comfort zone watching it. There were some scenes in there that I don't think film history has ever gone near. Like, it was crazy what some of the scenes she ended up doing. But yeah, it was just different. I really liked it. But then at the same time, we have Wes Anderson, and I think so. I don't like Wes Anderson. I really struggle with his films.
Okay.
But I feel like every time you watch a Wes Anderson movie, you have that same feeling because the way he tells the story is the same. I don't know.
It's his universe. His
Yes.
universe is the same.
Yeah.
It's that the colours, the symmetry. It's just like this doll world that you get pulled into. And then it's just these different stories going on in this world. So I think that there is that comfort that you were talking about earlier. It's like, oh, I'm going back into his world, into his carefully curated, crafted, vibrant, quirky worlds.
Symmetrical.
And symmetrical. And everything's going to be kind of okay, but if it's not, oh well, like, it's fine. With Promising Young Woman and Saltburn, I agree with you. I actually, when I watched Saltburn, I didn't really go into it thinking about Promising Young Woman. I just went in kind of a little bit blind, and I'm glad that I did. It was a completely different kind of story, but it really spoke to me. And I think when I watched Promising Young Woman, I was shocked and surprised. It felt so refreshing to watch this film. I hadn't really experienced that, and I watched it with my sister. We were, 2 years apart, and I think that that's part of it is that the director is our same kind of age group. I mean, she used she used Paris Hilton's Stars Are Blind, and that became very popular after she used that in the film. She used she used actors who were similar age. Bo Burnham's kind of in our
Adam Brody,
millennials.
Yeah.
And that was that first time, and also it looked at feminism from a different perspective, and it was really refreshing to be like, see, like, these guys, like, see what we have to deal with and put up with. And she hooked me because I was like, oh, you're telling my story, sort of thing, or a story that I can relate to. And I really appreciated that, and I can understand why different demographics can really gravitate towards a certain director, because they feel that special feeling. And it comes back to that comfort, but also feeling seen and being like, oh, you're like, it's a reflection of my story. I'm seeing my story there. I feel connected to the community that we live in.
Where does that leave Marvel films, and why do you reckon, there's this massive push for Marvel movies? I mean, it's died down now. I think it's been milked to death, and I don't think they can do anything further with it. I'm sure there are plans, but I think remember at one point, almost every second month, the top film in the box office was something to do with Marvel, and in my opinion, I really don't like Marvel, so I really struggle with all of it. What do you reckon made people want to go back and watch another Marvel movie?
I think it's exactly what we were talking about. It's a little bit of nostalgia. We both feel the same way with Marvel films, right? Like, I kind of liked a few of them at the start. I thought Avengers was okay. Like, I liked the adventure. I love an adventure film. Yeah. But it felt quite repetitive to me.
Yeah.
And I think it is that nostalgia that it gives.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of the same story told again and again and again. But, like, it's fun. There's fun characters. It's a family film, so it's definitely one of those blockbuster films that can get everyone in. Everyone can enjoy it. Yeah. That's what they're going for. And, as I mentioned, nostalgia, like, you grew up watching these films, and there's a demographic, I think, that's really embedded in their childhood and their enjoyment. So they'll just keep going back and back. But I do think that, like, as you mentioned, it is kind of dying down a bit. Yeah. We talked about superheroes before, like, when the world's a bit crazy, so look at, like, 9/11, then superheroes kind of films became more popular. It was definitely I mean, we're in Australia, but you know, in America and stuff, it's like, oh, this control, this hero that's going to come and save the day.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's that comfort there as well. I think that people are perhaps busy and they're just looking for something simple.
Okay.
They don't want to really think too much. And I think, but what came first, the chicken or the egg? I do wonder that with these very simple storytelling, or where did Hollywood, because it's very much a Hollywood thing, the makers of the films, the producers, they're thinking, okay, well, I want something very simple to like get everyone to watch this film. So that's why they make it like so simple and a little bit boring. You know that doesn't always happen, because like Inception, I think that's a little bit mind-bendy. I love a Christopher Nolan film. And look, I'm not going to watch it with like anyone else. I just watch it myself. Yeah. But he's a very popular director. People will go watch him for the spectacle.
Yeah. Another draw card would be the actual, the brand recognition. So for example, a Super Mario Brothers film, which is one of the biggest films of 2023, I believe. That was a draw card because everyone recognized Super Mario. So I think if you create something where people go, I've either read the book, or like Harry Potter, or you know, something where people can either relate to or they've been part of that universe.
Talking about that, books, right?
Yeah.
Books, that is definitely a big draw card. There's a lot of films. I mean, we can talk about, what's that one where there was a huge controversy, Ryan Reynolds' wife, what's her name?
It Ends With Us.
It Ends With Us.
Yes, Blake Lively.
Blake Lively, there's a lot of controversy around that, but a lot of people went to see it because it was based on a book. Now, I don't think the book was that too crash hot, but people went to see it because of the book. They want it, and Harry Potter.
Yeah.
That's another example. Lord of the Rings. I mean, we could go on forever. There's a lot of the very good films are based on a good novel. Yeah. Or not so good novel.
It Ends With Us was a good film, I'm going to be honest.
You think so?
I did. Did you not like it?
Nah.
Really?
No. I think it's because of all the controversy. It kind of took it away for me.
So I watched it before all the drama started. So and then there was this whole thing about the way they would treat it on set. And anyway, without all the drama, I think it would have been a successful film.
But it is interesting that we like to watch a film made from a novel, especially one that we're obsessed with, that we love. Yeah. Because I think when you read books, you create the character in your head, and you know, a lot of the times we'll be so upset by the casting choice, or we'll say the book is better. I say that all the time. Even though I know that I'm going to say it, I'm still going to watch the movie. Yeah. Like, I know that I'll say the book is better. Obviously, the book is better. You can't get a whole novel with lots of different, you know, descriptions or what the thoughts that the protagonist is having. You can't get all that into a 2-hour film. Yeah. Or a 3-hour film these days. But I will go and watch it.
Yeah. I think it's a very hard process that Hollywood has to go through to do a book into a film, which is why I think there's now a push for a book to a TV series, so that they could really do the book and the storytelling justice.
Harry Potter,
exactly. And it's so many others, like I know Big Little Lies, Normal People. Like there's been a lot of, in fact, I think I can think of 2 examples where the TV series was actually better than the book, because they had more time to actually tell the story. I think that was, it was done better in a TV show. I think, in terms of book to film adaptations, there's always going to be people who will not like the movie because of that reason you just pointed. They have this version of the characters in their head.
It's a little bit of snobbery as well. It's like, well, I read the book and the book is better. You should read the book.
Yeah, true.
But those people, I feel like they're still going to watch the film. Although if it's the wrong actor, if I really don't like the actor, I'm like, I'm not watching that.
Okay.
I don't want to watch that actor if I really don't like an actor, because we can flip it, you know?
So is there an actor or actress that you will just not watch, or a director?
Yes, there's a few. I don't want to say it, but any kind of actors or directors where there is some controversy around, maybe they've done something bad sexually, or they've been violent, you know, violence. If they've done some sort of violence, any sort of this sort of thing, they've hurt their partner, that kind of stuff, I'm like, no, I'm not going to watch it. So we can talk about like House of Cards.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, I'm not going to watch anything that he made sense.
He's not going to, I think.
No.
Yeah. What about Shamalama Ding Dong?
Yeah, well, that's an interesting director.
Sorry, we're talking about M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan, yes. Yeah. That's a really interesting director. And I think a lot of people who like his films will feel the same way as me, where we go there looking for a twist, but also he discusses philosophy in his films as well. Like it's not just that we're looking for a twist. So we're looking for, you know, layered filmmaking, making you think. However, a lot of them don't really hit the mark, and it's really hard because he was one of those directors, you know, he was like 27, 28 when he came out with The Sixth Sense. Yeah. And that was just, what a movie to start your career off with. It was just, you know, threw him to the top. Everyone was obsessed with that, and so it's so hard for him to like come up with another one that's just as good and gives such another twist as well. And I think that I like most of his films. They're okay, but it kind of goes like this, right? What's the film that you like from him?
I think Unbreakable was good.
Unbreakable, yeah. See that, you know, it kind of, there's films kind of okay, good one,
but hey,
okay.
I thought The Village was good. I thought Signs was good.
I liked that too.
They were good.
Yeah.
It was then, I think he did The Lady in the Water, and I think The Happening is one of the worst films I've seen. Like, it was so bad, and I think that was what started it all.
I watched that when I was like a teenager, I think, or young, and I didn't know what to expect. And I still thought I thought it was cool then. Like, so I was just like, what is happening? I don't understand.
Yeah.
And so you like try to add something to it, like, oh, it must mean this or it must mean that, you know, kind of fill the void.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does, it is a mix.
Yeah, it was, I thought it was pretty poor. But yes, I would say he's a questionable director.
But I'll go watch it.
Okay, all right.
I'll go watch the next film. Absolutely.
If we're talking about people who I would avoid Leonardo DiCaprio, I mean, that's just me. Martin Scorsese, actually, I may avoid his films because it's long most of the time. It's really, really long.
They are getting long. They are getting long.
That would be the reason. So if he did a 90-minute film, I will watch it. But most of his films are at least 3 hours.
You know, the thing is, so with the directors, when they, you know, someone like Martin Scorsese, they have so much power in Hollywood that they can choose how long they want the film to be. They don't have to cut it as much. They've got so much pushback. Where the younger ones or people that aren't as established, they don't have that power that they have to bow down to the studios. So I think that happens with these films, like Scorsese's films. I will watch them. But yeah, some of them I'm just like, oh, you need to edit it. You just have to like strap in and be like, this is 3 hours. Okay, not too much of a drink. Dehydrate yourself.
And I guess that's the same with Nolan as well. A lot of his films are really long.
They are long, but I think that they're just so like action packed that I forget about how long the film's going for. You don't agree with me?
I didn't think that about Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah, that was an interesting film. That was I liked it, but it did feel like it dragged on a bit. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, okay.
I thought it was still good though, but yeah, I know what you mean.
So I guess there's a whole range of reasons as to why people go to the cinema still, and maybe directors or maybe actresses or actors or
the themes or the well, I think there's one more thing. There is genre. So horror for me. I'll watch every horror, even though I know it's going to be terrible. If it looks gross, I'll watch it no matter what.
Okay. Is it just horror?
Yes, it's just horror for me. I will definitely watch any type of horror film. I'll go to the movies and watch it, even if I know it's going to be bad. But I go in with the mindset, it might be bad, but I can have fun with it.
You know what? I will say yes, especially if I see the trailer and it looks really good and it's a horror. Yes, I'm there. Like, for example, let's take this year, the film Weapons has got to be one of the best films.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. And you look at the trailer and, you know, it's a simple concept, just kids go missing, but what a film. It was, and, you know, it was not the actor or the director that, I don't even know who directed it. But
it was just the premise. It was just the genre and the trailer as well. That's part of it, right? That's their advertisement.
Yes. Great. Well, that's all the time we have for today.
We should mention our podcast, right?
Yes, we should. So we have a podcast called Rewind, Rethink. You can find it on any app that you get your podcast on. Please find it. We also have an Instagram account that you could like and follow, which is Rewind, Rethink.
Yeah, we just look at films 20 plus years old. We look at them, what we like about them, what we don't like about the film, and what we would do different.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
And have a good night.
Bye.